which is also the last video of Sewmas, I will be making a yearly planner, and that's the first thing that I probably will not do again for my personal projects. I don't really abide by hard deadlines. Blaze is on the sewing machine. This is a message for everyone, but like, it's okay to relax. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Sewmas, where I'm doing 12 days of holiday DIYs and sewing projects. Today's Sewmas video is the last one for this year, and I am making a yearly planner. So during last year's Sewmas, I actually made a yearly planner for this year, and I feel like I used it a decent amount, so I wanted to do it again. So yeah, this is, I feel like, a relatively easy project. It takes a little bit of time to like actually assemble, but it's really fun to just like customize what you want in a planner. So that's why I really like this, and I hope that y'all like it too. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my social medias, and let's get into it. Okay, for this Sewmas video, which is also the last video of Sewmas, I will be making a yearly planner, which I did last year. So in a second, I will show you the one that I made last year, what I liked, what I didn't like. But I have some things that I think I want to incorporate in this one. So I want to have a brain dump. I don't remember if I did have that this year or not, but like I want that to be for like the beginning of the day, because I feel like there's always like a ton of things that I want to have done, and then I want to have different sections. So like a section for work that's maybe like my top 2 things that I would like to do, and then like a section for personal that's maybe like the top 3 things I want to do, or like chores, top 5, just so I can like consolidate like what do I actually think I can get done in a day. Something else that I saw somewhere online, some people have been doing like to done list, so things, they write down all the things that they have done in the day, which I thought would be really cool, because I feel like I'm always feeling like I haven't done enough, even though I do a lot of things in the day. So I thought that'd be a little cool thing to add, just to like really see like what all I've been doing. Something, I know I had a meal plan at the beginning of the week, like weekly meals. I did like that, and I want to do that again. And I think I want to do something similar for goals, but also like things to like think of this week, so I don't have things that I just like keep putting off and like writing in like brain dump or whatever. So that's something. And then I want, I think, for each day to have a section that's like to think of tomorrow. And then at the end of the week, I want to have something that's just like a summary of all those things that I've been like to remember, so I can just really know, because like there are definitely times this year, like for example, I don't think I saw my like family care physician, whatever, like for my yearly physical, because I just kept putting it off. So I want somewhere where I can really see like, okay, I've been putting this off for weeks, let me finally just do it. So those are some ideas that I have. So I'm gonna get ready and show what I did last year and show what I didn't really like or didn't really use with it. Okay, so for my last year's planner, I had the first page as my vision board. And so I guess I got this from FedEx, or I think FedEx or UPS. And that's the first thing that I probably will not do again if possible. There's a website that I saved from TikTok that I will link that can print out things like this. I think people usually print through there to like actually sell it, but I think that it would cost less money, and I think I'd have more like options. So that's the first thing that I probably wouldn't do again. But for the planner itself, I started the first page with the vision board. I did like that it was like this clear page so I could see it, and I also really liked having this. I feel like there's definitely things that I didn't really do as much of that I'd wanted to, but it was nice just being able to see all of the things that I wanted for the year. And then my very first page was like Brianna's Planner 2022, which I thought was really cute. So for the monthly spreads, I did not really use them. Like you can tell this month or January that I did, and I tried to plan out things, but one, I didn't really stick with them, and also I just never really looked back at them. So I think I will still do a monthly spread to like separate everything, but like I never used the key because I thought I'd use different symbols for things. I didn't. And I didn't often use the brain dump as much as I thought I would, so I think what I want for this year's is to make these a little bigger so I can actually write stuff, and then maybe to have something not really like brain dump but like monthly considerations. So just things that I might want to like think about throughout like each month. So yeah. So for the weekly things, I had the weekly goals, meal plans, and fun activities. I think I want to do something similar to the goals. I did really like the meal plan, and the fun activities were just okay, because I feel like I didn't really like abide to them, or it's like when I had free time or time that I wanted to take for myself, I feel like I didn't really turn to those fun activities that I had written down. So I don't know if I will do that again. And then for the weekly spreads, so I like the idea of the empty time slot, but I don't often have things like appointments and stuff, so I feel like this wasn't really the most useful. And also it's kind of big because I put multiple things on these lines. The due today also I didn't really use often because I don't really have hard deadlines for work, and also like for my personal projects I don't really abide by hard deadlines. So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really used as much as I thought it would have been. I did like the brain dump section, and I didn't really like the medication section because I just kind of eventually forgot about it and didn't use it. Blaze is on the sewing machine. I think another thing, so this is the start of the entire planner, but these days are blank, they don't have a date. So I think next time, instead of, I did these for like continuity, but I think I would take out these additional ones, and then I don't know what I'll put in their place, but just to be able to have extra space. And then another thing, as you can see, I have all of these really beat sticky notes because they mark different months. So yeah, I know that for FedEx I could have done tabs, but I think it would have been a lot more money because it also, buying this through FedEx like was not cheap. And then FedEx/UPS, I don't remember which one I went through. And so if possible, I would like to do tabs, whether it's using sticky notes again or like actually when I order it, just so I can easily find where I am. So yeah, I think that's most of the things with these that I like, just how I felt about it. So yeah, now I'm going to start to design the next one. Okay, so here's a rough like outline of what I'm thinking. So like I said, month, have the days of the week and like the days of the month, and then monthly considerations, and then I think before each month, so like for the end of a month, I'd like to have like a monthly recap, and then for the week one, having like the weekly considerations, meal plan for the days of the week, the brain dump, top threes and whatever, and then a daily recap, and then like a for tomorrow, and then a weekly recap at the end of the week. And then also for the daily ones, I think I want to combine Saturday and Sunday because I won't need things like my work top three. I don't know for sure yet, but like I don't work on the weekends, so you know, like maybe taking off some of those so I can feel like I'm taking more time for myself on the weekends. So yeah. And also I am going to design this in Canva like I did last year. Okay, I did the spread for the first month, so this is the template that I used, and I changed it to be this. So I moved the date and the days up some so I could have space for the monthly considerations and the monthly review and make them a little bit bigger. I also moved the like day number to be at the top because I like them at the top and not at the bottom. And then the last thing I'm going to do for it is change the color and then repeat it for the rest of the months, and change the days as needed, and then do the days. Okay, so I kind of used this template as a mold, and for the days of the week, I have at the top the weekly considerations and the weekly meal plan, and then for each day, I have the brain dump, work top 3, personal top 3, chore top 5, daily recap, and then for tomorrow. And then for the latter half of the week, I combined the Saturday and Sunday ones to make them a little smaller, and I only did the personal top 3 and the for tomorrow, so I could also have space for the weekly recap. I also didn't feel like I needed to do the work top 3 or the chore top 3 for the weekend or the daily recap because I don't know, I feel like I've said this a lot throughout this video, but like there's a lot of things that I'm interested in that I do outside of work and like YouTube, and so I don't want to feel this pressure. I already do it, like do feel it, but like I don't want to feel this like additional pressure on the weekend to be like, okay, I must do all of these things and I must see all of the things that I've done, but rather just like it's okay to relax. So I guess this is a message for everyone, but like it's okay to relax. And so I don't want to feel like, oh my gosh, I need to look through and see on the weekend if I've done enough, but rather just like there are gonna be weekends, there are gonna be days in general, but times where it's like I don't do that much, and like that's okay. And I don't want to add this like additional pressure of like, oh my gosh, here's all these things to fill out. So that's what I did. So now what I'm gonna do is just fill in the actual dates and it'll be done. Okay, so for the final planner, the first page will be the vision board, but I haven't done that yet because there's some other things I want to do before I make my vision board for next year. So yeah, that'll actually be the first page, but I am not gonna put that in until like probably a week. And then after the first page though of Brianna's planner, we have each month and we have the days of the month and then monthly considerations and then the monthly review to do at the end of the month. And then for each week we have starting the week, weekly considerations and weekly meal plan. Then for the days of the week we have brain dump, and then from the brain dump I will probably choose my work top 3, personal top 3, chore top 5, daily recap, and then for tomorrow, and then I have the dates next to the day, and then I have the same for the rest of the week except for Saturday and Sunday where I have the brain dump, personal top 3, and then for tomorrow, so I don't feel the need to do too much work. And then at the end of the week I have the weekly recap. And that is my monthly planner or my yearly planner for 2023. I probably won't get it printed for at least a week. And I think this time, so I think I did FedEx last year. I want to try a website called DocSue that prints documents and stuff because I think it will be a better price than the FedEx price. So I will probably post about that somewhere so you can see how it turns out once it's done. Thanks for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my social medias, and I really hope that y'all enjoyed Sewmas this year. It was a little challenging to make 12 different projects within the span of about a month, but I really like how most of them turned out, so that was really fun. Yeah, so I really hope that y'all liked it too, and I will see y'all in the new year. Also, Lola, we'll see y'all in the new year too. Bye, guys. It's a wrap. It is a wrap.